My mom watches streaming services all the time. So when an email shows up saying, Disney Plus stopped, restart for free now, is this a real email or is someone trying to scam her? At a glance, it can be tough to be sure. So let me show you how I would check and how you can do the same thing yourself safely the next time something weird lands in your inbox. Hi, I'm Steve, and welcome to Figuring Out AI with Steve. I'm not going to teach you every kind of scam that's out there. What I am going to be showing you is how you can use AI as a second opinion to help you in determining whether an email is legitimate. Think of this like a sharp friend that's looking over your shoulder. They're useful, and ultimately you still will be the one making the decision. Now, I actually use a few different AI tools. I'm using ChatGPT here because it's the one most of you have probably heard of or you already have it, but everything I'm about to show you works exactly the same in any of them. Now, you might think you need some special magic way to ask the AI. You really don't, so if you just watch me, I'm going to type to it as if it's a person. Hi. I got a weird email, and I'm not sure if it's real. Can you help me figure out if it's a scam? So I didn't paste anything in yet, and it's asking for the email. It's telling me exactly what it needs. You don't need to be tech savvy. It's just a conversation, so it's just like asking a person. Because the fear of, I don't even know what I would say to it, that's what stops a lot of us from ever beginning to use these AI tools. And it does say in here, paste the email so that it can analyze it. It tells you what it is looking for and what kinds of things it can identify. It also makes a good note that if there's personal info, you can redact that before you paste it in. And it says here, if you have a screenshot instead of text, upload the image. And that is exactly what I'm going to suggest that we do. So this is my spam folder right here on my computer. I've had this email address for over 20 years, so there's a lot in here. Now, if you look at it, most of this isn't even necessarily a real scam. There's a lot from Michael's just trying to sell me things, and I cannot unsubscribe no matter how hard I try, so into the spam folder they go. The one I really want to focus on with you, though, is this account alert. So this Disney Plus stopped, restart for free now. So I'm not going to click anything inside the email. I can see here the email address where the message is coming from. And as I scroll down the email, there's a lot of white space in this particular email. And then there is information down here. Notice I don't see anything about Disney Plus anywhere. So how do I get the email over to ChatGPT? As I take the screenshot of a couple parts of this email, I'm going to put up on the screen for you the instructions for how to take a screenshot. So why do a screenshot? Well, it beats copying and pasting text. If I want to be highlighting or dragging anything, I may accidentally click something that might take me to a website I do not want to go to. Once you take a screenshot, you can interact with that, and that's safe. And the AI assistant can read text that's in an image. They are programmed to do that. So to attach a file, click this plus sign, and you'll see upload file, upload photo, take a screenshot. So I'm going to do upload a file. So this one was at the bottom of that email. This was the top of the email. So how you ask matters a lot more than you may think. So I'm not going to type in the box, this is fake, right? The reason why is because the AI tool has a habit of trying to please you. So they'll lean towards agreeing with whatever you seem to want. So if I give it the answer I'm looking for, it may go along with it and not think as critically about it as I would want it to. So I'm going to ask it directly. I'm instead going to ask, Is this email legitimate, or is it a scam? Walk me through how you can tell. Okay. Okay, so it highlighted who the sender is. The email does have urgency in it, which is a common trait for spam emails. Yeah, and this link, I was hoping it would flag this. The link literally is this, vahorsecenter.org. Horse Center? Okay, Disney Plus is not going to be emailing me from a horse stable in Virginia. That's not happening. Now, the other thing is you still make the decision yourself based on all of this from the AI. So I do agree with what this is saying, but I would still use my own judgment. I wouldn't just take everything ChatGPT listed here at face value, but I do think it sounds complete and strong to me when it's presented. But you notice how I asked. I wasn't sure how to ask the question, and I just said that. And the AI knew what it needed from me, and it then provided all of this information as far as why it feels in this case why it's not a genuine email. Okay, with this, you can go back to the email and hit delete, or the delete forever button. Again, don't click anything in the email. One thing I want to make sure is clear is that the AI helped me to notice what was important about this email, what to look for, what the indicators were. But understand that these tools are not perfect. AI can make mistakes, and it can also sound really confident about what it's saying, even when it's wrong. So any email like this one, this is what I would do. Think of the AI like it's a really sharp intern. It's quick, it's helpful, they are very knowledgeable, they're worth asking, but ultimately, just like an intern, you check the work and you make the decision. And if you want a second opinion, you now know how to use an AI assistant to help you. If this was useful, give it a like, it genuinely helps. And hit subscribe if you want to see more of these. And question, what's the weirdest email you've ever received in your inbox? I'd like to know about it. Tell me in the comments. Just make sure you don't click anything in that email. Safety first. And until next time, let's keep figuring out AI together.